Yeah.
This is all God got it.
It's all God got it. And they could as soon as you think it won't happen, the day you think it won't happen could very well be the day. We got Trump talking to Putin. We got the Feds tomorrow. It's like, yeah, you don't need to be in this bitch antsy to trade. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah. Especially with the volatility and everything taken into account too, you just want to, like, bro, just do the edge, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even if it's a range-bound day based off the contract, for real, we'll hold the 60, 50, go back up, test the 25, back down to the 50, back up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you can even get in the groove with the range, but on trend with your signals. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I mean? For real, but that's like even last night, for example, leaving the limit set. You know what I mean? It's like the reason I didn't do it live, called out live, is because we did it the night before. But like, that's what it is. That limit was set from 10 to 4 a.m.
Yeah, because even that's a good thing you did it, because last night I wanted to do it. Like, I didn't want to stop just because we took the L yesterday. It's like, because you're going to miss your wins. So you got to do it in a 10 batch so you can get your 6 wins and your 4 losses. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You got to do and even last night, the main thing to test there is like, for real, right now, we can get a 10 batch day session, then we can be testing the night session.
Yeah, exactly.
The 10 p.m. candle in the background as well.
Yeah, because that's what we're gonna have to do, and that's what's gonna give us the clear indication that time is not a factor in that.
Yeah, and that's what we working with. You know, we slowly working our way out of the mechanics.
And getting technical. Exactly.
Being too mechanical, it's slow. It smothers the profit, but you gotta be mechanical. You know, while you have to learn what you gotta learn, but
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no, even what I saw last night, it ain't no difference from hitting even yesterday, taking the L, we were just wrong. It was a bullish fucking day, all day yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that was one good half hour being wrong. It's like one set limit, taking a good trade and a good loss and being like, okay, I was wrong there. And it gives you so much information from being wrong. You ain't answer to put, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of other shit on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trading like that shit, trading like that is just, it's protective. You know what I mean? And still, even yesterday, it was like, you know, half hour a day across a couple combines. You get what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Still,
even for me, for real, it was only half hour in one of them, in my big one.
Yeah, you took it in one. I took it in two. Real, but my two main combines I'm planning on passing this week.
Yeah.
I can even take it in, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's stop for this OR short. Just got brushed by a point, by the way. It's in the red.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so I just took that just, you know.
Yeah, because you got to practice it. Yeah, because 77 is like, bottom of OR is 77. You look on the 4-hour charts to my screen to my left. 77 is nowhere. It's in the middle of this fucking range. So.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
What is you finna do again?
Yeah, literally my stop right now is 77.
Yeah, bro. It's like you right in the middle of traffic, big dog.
Yeah, right in the middle of yesterday's volume.
Yeah, this is the main, you know.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I'm all on the edge, bro. This shit lead me not to trade, you know, these days before the Fed and all that, then yeah. But for real, I'm doing my job. I got 8 contracts set live right now, nigga. 57.15 out of tie. I got 10 in this combine set live. 57.15. No jokers. For real, I got 4 set over here. My full R's and all these accounts set at 57.15 short. OR broke to the downside. 4-hour change of move candle to the downside. We short, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, and I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over and over and over. So I smack their ass, nigga. For real.
All right, so going through the rent plan, everything, man.
Yeah, for real. So going through the rent plan, for real, trade location, CPI high, 57.20. 10 a.m. 4-hour close to a change of move to the downside with a high of 57.25, correlating with the CPI high. Reading like a fucking book. Context, I got OR set up over here. OR broke to the downside. OR has a high of Friday high, 57.11, kind of close to Friday high, but it's in our entry area. So that kind of lets me know that that zone between like Friday high, that 5,700 up to that 57.11, 57.15 is all short. So Once it get to the top of OR, that's when you can start kind of getting, all right, cool, I'll go ahead, enter light in my light combines or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can start getting a little, you know what I'm saying, getting a little aggressive because you will be in the zone. You'll be getting right in the Asia, London low. People going to be thinking it's pumping back up.
Yeah, I see it.
For real. This was a good retest too. Good retest at this area. So I'm going to just keep my short set at the top edge because this should bounce down here.
Yeah.
And head back up. For real. NASDAQ already trading under Monday lows. Monday lows on the NASDAQ is 19,764. And it's at straight 19.7s right now. So it's about to back test. Monday lows, or we probably back test Friday lows.
Yeah.
I mean Friday highs, excuse me.
Yeah, Friday high. All right, cool, bro.
Yeah, I'm set, man.
I'm set. We got a little extension on the candle. Got a little got some rollover going on.
Yeah, this might be the last day of rollover. Volume still split.
Volume's for sure split. So just be patient and have fun with this process, bro, because it's a good process for sure.
Yeah, once you get into the flow of realizing, like, for real, putting on a trade, for real, not having a position on is a position. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff that we're doing, run plan, set my limit, being where I want to be, tracking the risk to reward. This is all the work that I have to do before I get into a trade. You know what I'm saying? And just because I might not get signaled in don't mean that I didn't put in the work today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for sure. And all we doing is waiting on our model. You feel me?
Yeah, that's it.
It's just so easy. If it don't come, then we don't get it.
Yeah, then we just save the money.
But bro, when it comes, bro,
it's gonna be
all the capital that we saved is gonna come into play.
Yeah, because I'll be putting it on. I'll be able to put all that on, gang.
And think about if you don't get filled today. If you don't get filled tomorrow, Thursday that bitch show up, you're gonna be fucking hard as a rock.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna be you can put the whole week's risk on. You made it to Thursday. Exactly. You made it through before FOMC, everything. That's what the big players are doing.
That's what they're doing. Like,
I refuse.
You just said that makes sense, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's like they're not fractionalizing their risk to be able to take a trade every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The model, and then if it's towards the end of the week, nigga, we putting all the risk for the week on this shit.
Exactly.
It's like what TJR doing. I really watching this. That's what TJR doing.
Yeah, you watch TJR videos, even the few videos I watched, even the days that he trade, you can tell his mindset. It's like, for real, I got the charts I'm about to go hit the charts for, I hope we get a play today. You know what I'm saying? It might, you know what I'm saying? But I hope we can get into something good. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, his job is to get to the charts and see if he's going to have an opportunity to put risk on. Exactly. Not to get to the charts and throw risk on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even the day when he lost 50K, for real, he spoke on how he's upping his risk tolerance. For real. So, like, he's like, yeah, like, I lost 50K. Like, I had to like make myself get used to this risk tolerance because, you know, the hope is on the other end of this is going to be bigger wins.
Exactly.
With the bigger losses.
They go with the bigger losses.
So that's like, you know what I mean? Even him at his level, he's working on, you know, that nigga, I watched it yesterday, he just bought like a fucking $2 million house. And even then, he's still working on upping his leverage, figuring out his risk tolerance. Yeah. When to be in the market, when to be out the market. Like, literally, it's just the same. It's the same. Every time you level up, it's the same. Yeah, because it's you. I mean, it's just like any other entrepreneurship. Same thing when we were doing the t-shirt business. Like, you tell yourself when it's time to rev up. You tell yourself when it's time to go put on that shop on Melrose. You tell yourself when it's time to, like, I got to go to Seattle. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to some uncomfortable places just so we can expand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, same thing with this business. It's like, yeah, bro, it's uncomfortable not putting on every single trade. I'm a trader at heart. I want to put on every single trade, OR short. Every opportunity I see, I want to put on. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if it even has an edge behind it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
It's like, for real.
Like, that's like.
So it's all a part. If I want to up my risk, I got to only take A+ setups. You know what I'm saying? And then all that, it's an equation. You know what I'm saying? A+ setups, you can get to your higher risk, will get you to your higher reward. You know what I mean?
A+ setup equals less trades, equals higher risk, higher reward.
Yeah, higher return on investment trades, bro. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, look at this trade. It's like, if this shit don't come, cool. But if this bitch come, bro, 4-1 with 15 points on this bitch, bro. Like I just wrote this out. This is the clearest trade I probably wrote out on my execution, like far as like set limit, everything, like shorten the CPI high, the 4-hour high set at 57.15, stop over the candle, over the CPI high, break even at 57.05, TP1 Friday high 5,700, TP2 56.51, Monday low, and today's low is 56.63. It reads like a fucking book to 4 to 1, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Even for our entries, for real, like I told you, how these gaps from price run, they like to get filled even more so before the candle closes. The market don't like to leave those gaps. So even like that thesis, looking at the previous candle low and seeing that it's around 57.12, and we're looking at targets between there and 15. Yeah. For real, the chances of that getting filled is very high, bro.
Yeah, chances is very high.
It doesn't leave, unless the volume
can't do it.
We're dealing with right now is going to leave that gap in price. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a good it's good risk for me, man. It's good risk. I mean, it's good just good play. It's Tuesday, it's still early in the week. It's like it's nothing to see here, boys. Just
nothing to see here.
You know, figure out this is a great thesis. Figure out where you want to be, plot it, and then you never know what like this is. And everything can happen, market.
Yeah, everything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And also, for real, we got Monday low location down here. For if markets do want to bleed and retest the zone, Friday low is pretty damn low. Option Insider was looking at that too today. If it breaks the Monday low zone, it's a gap here that it could fill.
Yeah. And, you know, bro, it's good. We got a lot of good targets down low. So
yeah, a lot of good targets down low. So even like yesterday, for real, we're so patient now. You're seeing like on the 30, on the 15, when price is actually doing a retest and reject. Or even yesterday, how we seen the perfect. I seen the retest, the break and retest on the hour yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that tells you like, damn, that was a no for me yesterday. Like, yeah, I could take that because I'm not like getting in front of that action anymore. You feel me?
Exactly, bro. I'm not getting in front of it. Like I can wait on it.
I'm gonna let that shit, like if it pierced through Monday low, just like NASDAQ already under Monday low, and come back and retest that zone, and you see it in the candle structure, then that's when you can take that shit. Not like, all right, the level coming, I'm gonna just short as soon as it break that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If you're sitting back patient, you work your limit. You like, I'm at 57.15. You see market flush through Monday low, come back and retest it. You know, probably flush down to the next zone and come back and retest it. It's like, all right, I'm working the limit. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's helping us wait long enough for the market to tell us what to do. So it's like, that's the main fucking thing. It's like, it works both ways. Like, for real, the more we get used to the rhythm, then it's going to be like, okay, you know, after an hour in, you know, even by 10:30, you know what I'm saying? After an hour, the market being open, you kind of be able to have an idea of what could happen, what's not going to happen. Even like the circumstances today, it's like, okay, that volume still split between two contracts. This gap might not get filled to the upside.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
for real. Even based on like what's going on with the contracts, I think price can kind of just trade between Friday high and Monday low. Yeah, I don't think you got enough volume to break Monday low or push back to the higher range.
Yeah.
You know
so that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's a good opportunity, man. And then just like, even looking at the overall week, it's like I said, if it don't land us in the trade today and we end up missing, you know, end up dodging trading before Powell, then that's going to show a whole different kind of macro outlook on the.
Yeah, because it's the same thing we said yesterday. For real, it's not going. These entries not going to get hit if big players aren't in the room. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
The smaller time frame getting busy on 15-minute OR. The big players, niggas aren't even looking at this trash, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool with me. You know.
For real, it's not another move down here until this shit breaks under Monday low. You can see it clear as day. Break Monday low, this shit got some room to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can see it clear as day on the hour and everything.
Yeah, on the hour and everything. So literally, my second location would be a full break and retest of that Monday low, and that's going to be based on time. For real, I'm not going to be here much longer than 12:30.
Yeah.
It's having me too tired, bro. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that shit. I having my tummy hurt and shit.
Yeah, it's like,
because just like Andre said, it's like, for real, if I'm in a position going into 12:30, 1 o'clock, going into, because his session's like 9 to 11, but if he's in a position going into like 11:30, 12, then he's working past that. Just like my natural rule. That's like the rules that kind of got me here that I've been kind of standing on was if I'm in a position, I'll manage it. But if I'm not putting on risk after 12:30 for real. And I think I want to stand on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would like to stand on that.
Yeah, I would like to stand on that.
And it just makes you too fucking tired, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, you're just too it. And by that time, bro, you're just like.
I was so fucking tired. And I didn't even know why. I think it was just because of last week.
Yeah. So I can't really do that because it's going to have me too exhausted. And like just knowing my own personal personality, it's like I'm not really getting away from the charts like I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm watching some shit, I'm still thinking about price and shit. It's like, bro.
Yeah,
nah, bro. I cannot be thinking about this shit all day long.
Like Max Wood said, he was taking a day off and doing his strategy based on the macro outlook on the week. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want people showing up breaking their strategy.
Yeah, nah.
People got to do what they got to do to be profitable. So that's the thing. Even with us, it's like, 12:30 is a rule that's been working. And we might as well just keep on fucking with it.
Yeah, for real. Because that's one thing that's not broke. You know what I'm saying? That's me trying to get. That's me trying to get creative and trying to get opportunity when I'm not seeing it in these hours, and that might be just a good thing that I'm not seeing it in these hours. I got to be like, bro, just like Option Insider, you got to be in here, hardcore stalking for your play, and then as soon as it's time for you to get out, you got to get the fuck out, bro. This ain't really a place to be hanging out and shit.
Yeah, this is a place to be hanging out.
You'll fuck around, make a mistake. This shit is made to like get you in. It's like, you know what I'm saying, doing a little gypsy dance. You know what I'm saying?
I'll show you something that it's made to, especially people like us.
Yeah.
That are looking for it. It's made to show it to you. So.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
I ain't on
just not being available for that is pretty.
Saves you bread too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, I guess I'm gonna join the P shooters in practice with an OR short.
Order filled.
Yeah, it's been flopping around lately. It brushed my stop by one tick, and it was just up 300. Now it's down 50. So let you know how they're wrestling in the fucking small leagues down there.
Yeah, for real. Niggas getting tucked and rolled down here.
All right, let's spin the block. Check on the mag.
Yeah, let's check on the mags. Keep this big outlook. Everything's red on the day right now. NASDAQ leading the way with a 1.72 down day, almost down 2%. Damn, just broke 19,700. Damn. NASDAQ getting smacked. NASDAQ getting put on the floor today.
Yeah, everything is down.
Everything's down?
Oh my gosh, nigga, Google's down 4%, boss.
What?
157.
Oh, Google.
3% at 115.
Google, my heart.
Meta down 4% today, boss.
This might be a big red there.
Tesla down 6% today, bro.
Dang, let me go check on this other contract, the old contract, and see what this shit at.
I know, right?
Old contract already at 56. I think they done turned it off though.
You think it didn't stop?
Yeah, I think it done stopped. Hold on.
All right, we should have a roll of volume coming in here. All right, man.
Yeah, March still moving. March is at. Oh my God. Yeah, March is already at 56.18. Down one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's down to 1%. Volume is at 200,000. Literally, the volume is half. They got half of our volume right now.
Yeah, that's high.
We should be at like 700, like our normal volume.
Right here, bro. Like the 6 to 10 candle yesterday, and this candle right here is the same length, bro.
Same length. So you already see.
Rollover shit.
Yeah, you already see what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some rollover shit. For real.
That's so funny you say that. We're trading in the same range of that candle, brother.
Yeah, we are.
Literally, we're trading inside that candle. Yeah, they still rolling over. Mm-hmm.
Bro, they staying in that candle and it's rolling.
Yeah, so keep that limit at the top because that shit could possibly go fill that gap by the end of the day. For real.
Nah, but that's even more conviction that our high fill could get filled today because that shit just cleared out all of the orders. Like even the 4-hour fair value gap is closed. The one that I had open from yesterday is closed now. It's no more action down here. You know what I mean? But you're right though. They're trading it back and forth to roll over bus 60-50, maybe even to the CPI.
Yeah, this is a fucking buy down here. Monday low buy.
It's Monday low buy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monday low buy for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And that's all the way back to. That's a good buy.
That's a good buy. I ain't finna lie. That's a good ass
That's
buy.
a good fucking buy, bro.
Close this practice short. You better to practice this buy. So I'm more on location.
Order filled.
I got that location in the book. My handy dandy notebook.
Order filled.
I don't trade against the signals though. Not live.
Yeah, I won't trade against the signal. That's a lesson I'm trying to learn. But
nevertheless, I'll practice that motherfucker. So I can something to watch back up to my entry.
All right, cool, man. First 30 minutes of the day.
Yeah, we got a good understanding of what's going on. Limits are set. I feel good.
Good understanding, good analysis. Like I said, I like it. I like the candle structure on the 4 hour. I think we could go a little.
Yeah, you focus on the 4 hour, then you see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at it, you're seeing like, okay, we're still inside that yesterday's candle. It's like, okay, yeah, this probably a buy down here. Just like our prediction of it going back up. There's probably a buy down here and then fade up to 57, between 57 and 57.20.
Yeah, you'll be looking around at 57.01. But I mean, it's shaking the limits because I don't think it's going to leave a gap between this candle and I don't think it's going to leave another gap unless we got the volume issue. If the volume starts rolling in, then there should be no gaps in price today. The hour has 30 minutes to close. It can close with a pretty big 1 hour fair value gap, but we'll address that when we get there.
Okay.
All right, cool. Just get cozy, man. Got the limit set. Trust God, man. See God first.
Yeah, for real. God and money. Feel me? For real. Just like my boy, Stock Market Live be saying, gotta know your North Star. For real. And that's for real. That really just hit me right there. It's like, yeah, you think you're supposed to be doing something. It's like supposed to be in the situations. Like, trust me. With your God, it's like, for real. If you're supposed to be in this situation, you be in it, brother. Don't worry.
The navigation in these markets is more divine than regular.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like any other entrepreneur's endeavor, where it's just you, it's a lot more spiritual than anything. It's like you go into a job, it's a lot more mechanical. It's like one thing you got to know, it's like, yeah, I got my limit set where I'm supposed to be. This strategy, this guy got it. If I ain't supposed to be in nothing, this guy got it today. So
yeah, for real. And that's the breaks, brother. That's the breaks.
Yeah, that's just what it is, boys.
Man, I'm about to spark up over here.
All right, cool, man. Gonna go ahead and take a break on the YouTube. Wait for these limits to get set. Get hit. We'll sit back. We got 4 contracts set in these 3 combines at 57.15 short. 10 contracts set in this combine, 57.15 short. And I got about 9 mini contracts set live at the 57.15 short. So we get our location today. It'll be a big day, but we are doing a rollover. Feds tomorrow. So just be patient. Let the process guide us. And we'll be back, guys.
Doing rollover and festival.
Yeah. All right, guys. As you can see, trade just closed out. Pretty much break even. Not sure what happened there. Said I hit a trailing personal daily loss. I don't know what that is, but it's all good. I'll look into it. But either way, good day. Made about 422 live off that buy. 400 in my highest combine. I'm planning to get this combine past this week, so that'll be perfect. What is this? That balance is not correct. Oh yeah, it must be. All right, let me check. Oh yeah, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, $400 in this combine, $400 live, and pretty much breaking even in the other 3 combines. So yeah, good solid day, nice patient day, not much follow through. Rollover still going on. Fed speak tomorrow, so we'll be pretty hands off tomorrow. Back Thursday full force, but we'll be checking out the charts to look at price as far as what's gonna happen with Powell. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Gonna call it a day here. Overall, good patient day on the signal. Didn't get lured in by any small time frame moves. Rated on this 4-hour close, showing the demand off 50, stop under 50, broke even pretty fast and took TPs right at the 80 zone, where we made the most profit and left some runners in these combines. And as you can see, just stopped out break even. So this process to the T. So we're going to be going forward, just higher time frames, setting the limit outside that higher time frame area, and then taking at least a 2-to-1 in the situation or the break even. So process was great today. Yeah, that's about it, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up to the Discord today. Appreciate you for watching and taking part in this journey, man. Yeah, good week. I'll go ahead and sign out here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment on the video, tap in with us in the Discord. We're live daily, all free. Everything's free content, man. So just tap in with us, man. Besides that, I appreciate everybody from watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow.